Hey, what's up? Nisan here. Listen, my wife and I, as early as yesterday, spent a couple of hours putting together the final touches to our son's bed. My son Onesimus has outgrown his old bed, and now he's in a brand new one. And here's what happened in his brand new situation. About 5 a.m. in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning, we hear this, boom, 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 boom. He hit the ground hard. And then the crying shortly thereafter ensued. And so I jumped up out of bed. I was scared. My heart was pounding. I raced over to his room to find him in utter disarray. He didn't even know what was going on. He was crying. And I placed him back in bed. And here's the sweet moment that every father would enjoy. I lied down beside him until he fell fast asleep. And my heart now is thinking about that moment and the power in that one moment. I want you to catch this. Onesimus outgrew his current or his prior environment, and he grew to a new space. And in this new space is where he fell down. He experienced a level of growth that caused him to be in a new environment, but then he hit the ground hard, his first trip around. And you know what? He's probably going to hit the ground hard again. But what happened as a consequence of his growth is he was able to enjoy a level of comfort that he hadn't experienced before, because he had new sheets, new comforters, a bigger bed. And then not only that, hear me closely, I was able to jump in bed with him. I couldn't do that in his old environment. So he took me along this journey with him because of his level of growth. And I need you to understand that with your growth that you're experiencing or going to experience, this maturation process that you're going through right now, you're going to fall down. You're going to hit the ground hard. But you're going to also get back up again. And here's the beauty in this. Other people are going to enjoy the ride with you. That's why it's so important for you to grow. And so how do we grow? That's the next question maybe that you're asking yourself. I literally just got off a coaching call with a client of mine. I do private life coaching, and clients pay me well to do that. And we get on the phone one-on-one, and we talk about life and how to obtain the best version of themselves. I love doing it. I love helping people. And so I'm going to give you something for free that I literally just spent a couple of hours, or not necessarily a couple of hours, but about 45 minutes talking about with a client. And this is what I call the blind spot test. I learned this from a mentor as early as yesterday, my pastor. And I want you to create this list, because we're talking about growth. This list, and share this list with someone who is important to you, someone who can be real with you, someone who's close to you and is not afraid to tell you no and be upfront and honest. Maybe your spouse or your best friend. But this list will consist of these virtues: love, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, self-control, faithfulness, and joy. I want you to create that list and then go over to your spouse or to someone of significance to you who can be real and upfront and honest with you, and ask them, which one of these virtues do I struggle with the most? And then your responsibility after asking that question is allow them to be upfront and honest. They can only pick one, and you just listen to the feedback. And then your goal is to work on that one virtue so that you can grow. Because we all have these blind spots, right, in our life. And I learned this again as early as yesterday. These blind spots that where we think we may be good in a particular area, but for people who really know us well and who really know us the most, they probably would suggest something differently. And in order for you to reach that next level, you got to be able to hear the feedback and grow. When you grow and move to your next dimension, get ready, because here's what's going to happen next. You're going to fall down, and you're going to get back up again and learn from that experience, because I don't anticipate my son Onesimus continuing to fall night after night out of his bed. I expect for him to learn the lesson, and I expect for him to move on to greater and bigger things and take other people with him. And that's exactly what you're going to do. You know why? Because you have a supernatural power in you to accelerate and excel. Have a great week. Happy Monday to you.